Barbie has certainly been a big part of pop culture for many years, but especially right now, we've got the movie out and so much excitement surrounding Barbie. So we are here at the Phoenix Art Museum. I'm joined by Helen Jean. Helen, thank you so much for having us here. So excited.
Thank you for coming out. We're delighted to share this exciting project.
Yeah, this is a wonderful exhibit. Can you start by telling us a little bit about how this exhibit, Barbie, a cultural icon, came to be?
Sure. Barbie, a cultural icon, is a tour that we are very proud to present. It comes to us from Las Vegas, Nevada. It is curated by Karen Fetter, and it is all the collection of one person. David Porcello collected all of these objects over many, many years because he was fascinated with fashion, and in this instance, the incredible minuscule details in Barbie's prolific wardrobe.
And there are several ways that folks can experience this exhibit and go through. Talk a little bit about that.
There's a lot of ways that you can journey through Barbie's 65 years. First and foremost, you can look at her fashions, which is fascinating. You'll see full-scale ensembles, human size, that are examples of how Barbie was right in step with fashion. But you can also look at Barbie's careers throughout the different decades. And then by the end of the exhibition, you see that Barbie is offered in a variety of skin tones, body types, hairstyles, facial structures. Everything can be mixed and matched in such a variety of ways that there is a beautiful representation now for Barbie.
Helen, you are the curator of fashion design here at the museum. What is it about Barbie that makes her such a fashion icon?
Sure, well, Barbie's had a really unique experience compared to other dolls in that Barbie really follows fashion from the very beginning, from 1959 all throughout the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, when there's been such dynamic changes. We've got the miniskirt, we've got the space race, we've got Barbie for president every year since 1990. So there's some really interesting links to fashion throughout the decades, and those are stories that we tell here at the museum. Fashion is an important part of our material culture. It records our experiences, our relationships, technology, what's happening around the world, and Barbie's been a part of that journey for the last 65 years.
Absolutely, and fashion, of course, a big part of this exhibit, but what else can folks expect when they come in here and just browse this extensive collection you have?
Sure, well, I'm excited to invite your visitors to stop in and visit the exhibition titled The Power of Pink when they come to visit Barbie. The Power of Pink is drawn from the museum's extensive archives. We have over 9,000 objects of men's, women, and children's clothing from 5 different centuries of style. And for this companion exhibition, we thought to talk about this dynamic color pink. It's so incredibly powerful. We have so many feelings about it. And so this is 18 different ensembles that look at 200 years of really powerful moments of pink.
That's incredible. And I didn't realize this, but pink wasn't always seen as a color of femininity necessarily.
That's right. Pink actually in the beginning, like all colors, was challenging to harvest and to render into fabric, was therefore valuable and rare and luxurious, and it was highly favored in the late 18th century in French courts and actually around the world. And it really wasn't until modern day, until the 1800s, when marketing became such an important part of our commercial experience. And so by the 1920s, 30s, it was solidly a part of our zeitgeist, really moving through different times of pink and blue being applicable to boys and girls.
There are folks of all ages here. There are families here experiencing this together. What have you seen as people go through this exhibit? You know, for you as a curator, what has that been like?
Sure, it's been really special to see people as everyone goes through the first gallery, which is the formative history of Barbie, those first early years. After that, people tend to gravitate towards the time period that they relate to. But the other day I got to witness about 30 elementary school students enter the gallery. And it was really special because not only was it an object that they could relate to, but the gallery is laid out so that it is accessible to people, and there are things to see at all different heights, and that's a really informative way for all of our visitors to get to go through the gallery.
Helen, thank you so much for having us out and for all of your work on this wonderful exhibit. And if anyone at home would like to check it out, just head to their website.